Part of this crowd, while largely peaceful, a lot of it, there's some part of this crowd that's trying to break through those barriers.
Obviously, this is a huge victory for these protesters. They have disrupted the system in an enormous way.
Right now, we're seeing hundreds of people standing on the steps of the Capitol. It's a historic sight, really. So photographers out there are taking many historic shots today.
We really don't know who is behind this. I guess you could call these, for lack of a better word, Antifa-like tactics. We don't know if Antifa is out there.
I saw the beginning of the march, and it seemed, pretty non-conspicuous.
You're going to see that 99% of this was all peaceful, and a handful of folks, and again, we've got to get to the bottom of who they are, who they're representing, decided to try and kick the doors down.
If Antifa was there, we need to root it out and to make sure that that's called out, because it shouldn't be blamed on groups that weren't responsible.
I heard those reports, too, about possible Antifa infiltration.
There have been reports that there were instigators. There is no evidence or proof.
We also knew that there's always bad actors that will infiltrate large crowds.
An overwhelming majority of them, more than 99% had to be, were peaceful. But because of a small contingent of loons, these patriots have been unfairly maligned.
Overall, Lou, the majority of people were peaceful.
We said protesters earlier, but that's not accurate for the folks who went inside and did damage inside the Capitol. Those are extremists. Is it fair to say that?
All I can tell you is my view is what happened today does not represent the Trump supporters who I've gotten to know.
All that stuff they're putting on these other stations like, oh, it was the biggest riots in history. No, it wasn't. People were up there and it was peaceful.
What you can't condone either, though, is the way the media's covered this, Mike Carter. I'm watching behind you. It looks pretty calm right now. And if you were to listen to Fox News and MSNBC and CNN, they were telling us that all hell was going to break loose tonight, as if this was BLM and Antifa.
What happened today will be used by the people taking power to justify stripping you of the rights you were born with as an American. If you don't bother to pause and learn a single thing from it, from your citizens storming your Capitol building, then you're a fool. You lack wisdom and you lack self-awareness. You have no place running a country. We got to this sad, chaotic day for a reason. It is not your fault. It is their fault.